Can you take us through that home run in the first? Can you also talk about what's allowed you to be so successful in the first inning this season?
I'm not too sure about what's made me successful in the first inning. I don't really have too good of an explanation for it, but he had some good stuff, and I was just trying to stay right center off him. He was staying away with his fastball, so I wasn't really trying to do too much, and then he just kind of hung that curveball to me there.
Trey, after yesterday's game, it was pretty uplifting to go right back to where you were. What's the feeling?
Yeah, it's not great after yesterday. I mean, that was a great win. We had great energy all day. I had a really good feeling about yesterday's game. Cashner had everybody, up in here and ready to go, as he always does. And it was a really good win, and I was hoping that would give us some momentum going forward. But unfortunately, that's not what happened. So off day tomorrow, and hopefully we can clear our heads a little bit and get it going here.
Brandon.
Trey, are you feeling okay with the elbow? Is it getting where it needs to be?
Absolutely, yeah, it feels good. So I wouldn't be out there if I thought that it was, going to hinder me at all. But it feels totally fine. It's not anything I think about at all when I'm playing.
Just in general, how can you kind of summarize this trip for you guys, and what's the feeling like on the flight back tonight?
Yeah, not a great trip, obviously. Kind of reminiscent of our road trip last year when we went to the Angels, and came out here last year. We went to the Angels and A's, and I think went 0-6 last year, and we only got one this trip, so not ideal and not where you want to be, and hopefully we can go home and turn it around here.
Trey, we were talking earlier we were asking about the first inning. Is it possible that you definitely have a plan for the starting pitcher the first time you go out there, and then everything goes from that? Is that part of your preparation and maybe contributing?
Yeah, that could be it. I think I've done a better job this year of kind of just relaxing going up my first at bat. Sometimes, especially last year, at times early on, I'd put a lot of pressure on myself to get a hit the first at bat or swing at pitches that I probably couldn't handle. And this year, I'm waiting to get in a good count, or if I get to 2 strikes, so be it, and I'm going to battle. And that's my mindset up there in the first inning and all the innings. But you do have more time to prepare throughout the day for the starting pitcher, so that could be part of the reason why I've had success in the first inning.
Obviously not the results you want on the road trip. What can a day off just do for all of you guys to hopefully regroup?
Yeah, it's nice to have a day to decompress, and we have 2 off days this week, so it's nice to get away for a day and kind of reset physically and mentally, and you got to use that to your advantage and come back and be ready to go on Tuesday.